Hi guys, this is Savage Siren, and this is going to be on tips for scheduling. So if you have problems scheduling, like I had problems scheduling, you'll want to see this. Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Savage Siren, and this is tips for scheduling. So when I started out, I had so many issues getting content out like daily for everything I was on. It drove me absolutely nuts to the point I was so stressed out I didn't know what to do. Oh, did I go nuts? So my tips for scheduling is download an app. There's Buffer and Hootsuite, which I'll make sure the links are in the description below. I know for sure Buffer does Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and I believe LinkedIn. Hootsuite I have checked out once or twice. I know for sure they do Twitter and Instagram. I'm not sure about what else they use, but it's really nice because you can go in, you can set scheduled times for all 7 days of the week. I know for Buffer for sure. And it does also from like your phone app will sync to everything you have on your desktop, so you can log in and type everything up on the computer, go on your phone, add some pictures that are watermarked. Make sure to watermark, guys. And you can have everything scheduled out. Now for Twitter, what I do is I schedule everything for in the morning because I use groups and I'd rather have everything be seen and out in no rotation by around like the time for Twitter is about between like 2 and 4 when everything gets busy because school's out, breaks, everybody's getting off work, like there's extra stuff in between there for everybody. So that's why I try to get mine going for like my scheduling. But like, let's say you have a specific audience and for scheduling, and I know YouTube does scheduling, and then you can use Buffer and Hootsuite, and some platforms you already use probably already have scheduling. And my tips for scheduling is to make sure you remain consistent. If you want to do daily, make sure you just, instead of like, oh no, I gotta do this daily, just schedule out posts daily. Or not daily, however many you want to do a day, and then schedule them for that day at a certain time that you want, that your audience is most active at. And to find out when your audience is typically most active, either you can keep an eye on what you can see for your audience, and you're like, hey, my audience is mostly like gaming. So it's kids when they get off school, they're teenagers, like, so like we're on the bus, we're on our way home, or right after school around like 3, so between like 3 and 4. So you're gonna want to make your post around then. Or, in the morning, feeling the commute to work, you're stuck in traffic, you're looking at your phone, not that you're supposed to be, but hey, that's what you're doing. Just remain consistent and make sure you look up, because there's so many places online that I found and like cross-referenced on how different platforms have different times that people are active. Whether you're trying, and then on top of that, not only when you're active, whether you're selling content and it's business related, or if it's just like personal. There's 2 different like times where everybody's looking for things. So be sure that you research the platforms you're using, the way you can get the best quality and experience out of using that, and not give up because you don't know what's going on. You don't know how it's not working right. I'm not really seeing the engagement I want to see, and it's really annoying me and it sucks and I want to quit. So always researching like the platforms you're on is usually, it's going to be one of your biggest things, so you can learn how to use each platform in a way that's actually going to work for you. And I'll be doing other videos on how to use like Twitter, my secrets to Twitter. I already did that video. You'll find that, and I'll make sure to put a little card up so you guys can see it. I'll be doing Instagram as well, and then other videos on platforms and like just things to do with them. Some other things you can do is don't always use the same link every time. I know on Instagram you can't use links because they lock that out. So like don't always use the same hashtags every time when you're doing your scheduling. And usually to make it look clean and nice post, put your hashtags underneath in the comment because it'll still read for the picture. Oh, I just lost my train of thought. Give me 1 second. Oh, same links. Don't always use the same links. And on Twitter, if you like use the same link consistently, you can get in trouble, or not get in trouble. You'll get shadow banned for using the same thing over and over. So like switch them up. So if you have 2 channels, use one here, or just be like, hey guys, my channel is in my bio link, stuff like that. So you keep it consistent and always changing them so it doesn't look like you're a bot. You don't want your scheduling at the same time. So like instead of doing like 7 o'clock at a.m. every week or every day of the week, do like 6:50, 7:10, 7 o'clock, 7:30. Switch them out a little bit so it's not you're consistently like a robot pumping stuff out at the same time to avoid that. But with the scheduling, it's also you can schedule ahead. You can make content, have it scheduled out so you yourself can sit down and relax and be like, I know all my stuff's done. I'm not going to sit here and think and worry about everything that I got to get done. And always make sure, pay attention when you're scheduling to make your tweet, your Instagram post, your Facebook post, whatever you're making, make it look appealing to the eye. Make it so like somebody comes and they're like, oh, this caught my eye, what is it? And they look at it. And you're going to want your everything to be eye-catching so you can get the attention you deserve and you need, versus somebody going, this is just kind of a plain blah, I don't want to look at it, and just keeps continuously scrolling. Because we both know that happens, and it's irritating because you're like, I'm doing good content, but you're not getting the recognition that you want for it, and that is severely frustrating. So just like even the scheduling out, just make sure you still put your style into it and not feel like a robot, even if you are scheduling. Make sure you always schedule out, instead of like, if every day is too much, you don't make that much content, every other day, make sure, or like if your videos drop on like Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, do just like one post for the days they drop to promote the fact, hey, my video dropped. And then on the other 4 days, do a post going, hey, my YouTube channel, or this video, to boost more, even though you're not. And even if it's just 1 to 2 posts a day, like, that's still gonna boost more than if you're just like, no, I'm not doing anything today. So, oh, and on top of using links, always use links. So like if you want to go to your YouTube, use a link. You want to go to your Instagram, use a link. Your Facebook page, use a link. Because people aren't going to go search. They're never going to search. So put your links in your scheduled. If you use Buffer, there is an option that you need to go into and change. So all of your links are going to be shortened into Buffer, like links, shorts. There'll actually be the links that says YouTube or Facebook, or so the people are like, oh hey, yeah, this is actually their link because I can see their name in it. That's also the eye-appealing draw and attention of it. And when you're doing this, make sure you label your links. So like, let's say you have 2 YouTube channels, one's for gaming, one's for beauty, eating, whatever. Make sure you label your YouTube channels, because that's how you're going to get the people that have those interests, that want to see that, versus like having YouTube links, Instagram, like all your links crammed into one, and everybody's just going to be overwhelmed going, I have no idea what any of these are for. Which one's which? Like, they're going to get to the point where they're just like, not even worth my time, and keep scrolling. And you don't want that. So make sure you label it safe for work, not safe for work, gaming, whatever it is, so that you can save yourself time and trouble and push more people to whatever content that you're putting out there and you want everybody to see. So that is my tips for scheduling. Schedule as much as you can beforehand, though you don't stress yourself out. Make sure to use your links not too consistently. Change them up, because everybody gets a little tired of looking at the same thing over and over and over. Always check to see what your scheduled times at your guys' platforms are most active. You want to know that. And look it up, because then you can just put it into your Buffer or your Hootsuite and it's already there. You don't have to consistently remember every day, oh no, at this time I need to post. You can just already have it out and be done with it, and there it's there, and then you're like stress-free for a little bit. So just take a little extra time a day, once every like 2-3 days, every other day, however you want to put it, like, and just do that, because that is going to help you so much. I'll make sure I put the links for Hootsuite and Buffer below. And thank you guys for watching. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, the like button, comment below on what you think of my video, what you want to see next, anything else you'd like to suggest for tips on scheduling. And make sure you guys watch for the next videos. I have other Dom Link video, or not Dom Link videos. I also have Dom Link videos, but I also have content creator videos on advertising, how-tos, and other stuff. So make sure you guys follow if you're interested in that. Thank you guys, and we'll see you next time.